He played for the Cronulla Sharks, but his biggest battle wasn't on the field. Paul Fisher fought motor neurone disease with incredible courage before passing away at just 49. Today, I've come to his final resting place at the Great Southern Memorial Gardens here in Carbrook, Logan, Queensland. Paul's story is one of talent, resilience and bravery. He was a Queensland boy whose footy journey took him all the way to the NRL, or at the time it was known as the Australian Rugby League. But it was his fight off the field that left the greatest mark. Paul was born and raised in Brisbane, and from an early age he stood out as a talented footballer. At just 20, he signed with the Logan City Scorpions.
But just before the drink, there was no stopping the highly rated Fisher with this brilliant solo effort.
And quickly earned recognition in the local representative sides. In 1992, he was playing under Paul Fatty-Vorden at the Brisbane Capitals. It was here that Fisher made the switch from halfback to fullback, and his performances were so strong he earned selection in the Queensland residents team, lining up against New South Wales in the curtain raiser game to a State of Origin match of that year. His talent caught the eye of Cronulla coach John Lang and football manager Shane Richardson.
On Ryan, 30 metres out. Nice tackle, that one. Passed him on that 30-metre line. Troy Stone getting through plenty of defensive work. This is Fisher out of dummy half. Stone comes up with a double.
In 1995, they brought him down to Sydney. A knee injury cut short his first season, but Fisher went on to play 76 games for the Sharks between 1995 and 1997. Including 9 appearances in first grade.
Healy was flung to the ground, 35 out, last tackle, the kick over the top from Fisher. His progress was impeded running through. It was legitimate though, and Quinn tackled 10 metres out from his own line.
He also had a stint in England with the London Crusaders in 1992, adding to his experience and reputation as a tough and versatile footballer.
Of course, it's well documented. This weekend with very little football under their belt over the past month or so. Paul Fisher in a dummy half. To the blind side they go with Green, dummy. Not fallen for by Mark Coyne, and it was a good tackle, but not quite good enough to stop the ball.
Fast forward to late 2015, Paul noticed something strange. He couldn't snap his fingers on his left hand. Tests followed, and soon after he was told he might have motor neurone disease. Paul didn't let his family know right away, as they were planning on taking a holiday over Christmas. It wasn't until after that trip Paul sat his family down and told them the truth. He later described it as the hardest thing he had ever done. In August of 2016, his diagnosis was confirmed. From then, his life changed dramatically. Once a strong and fearless footballer, Paul now needed constant care. He eventually became wheelchair-bound. The rugby league community rallied around him. Fundraisers by the Logan City Scorpions and Cronulla's Great Whites network of past Sharks players, such as Andrew Eddinghausen, Gavin Miller, David Peachy, Mitch Healy, Brett Camorley, Craig Greenhill, Adam Mayer, and many more, came together for a friendly game of bowls to support Paul and his family. More than $35,000 was raised in one event alone, with support also coming from clubs like the Melbourne Storm, South Sydney Rabbitohs, Brisbane Broncos, and even the Queensland Origin team. Despite all the support, motor neurone disease was relentless. Paul Fisher passed away peacefully at his Logan home in January 2020 at age 49, surrounded by his wife Narelle and his 2 sons. One of those teammates who attended Paul's fundraiser was Adam Mayer. Tragically, Adam would later face the same battle. Just 1 month after Paul passed, Adam also lost his life to motor neurone disease. Paul's story is more than just stats or games played. It's about a man who showed enormous courage in the face of something far tougher than any opponent he faced on the footy field. Earlier on this channel, I included Paul in a tribute to rugby league players we sadly lost. Today I'm here at his final resting place to honour him once more. Rest in peace.